Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Madam Zurina and all my fellow friends who watch this presentation. The task that given to our group is about cabinet. Here, I would like to introduce a group member who has worked hard to make this presentation successful. This presentation is prepared by Adriana Syakirin binti Muhammad Asri, Sharifah Nurul Atika binti Nasaruddin, Nur Najwa Izzati binti Abdullah, Fazlin Syafiqah binti Fahizan, and Nur Akila Natasha binti Abu Bakar. Here I include Choggle on cabinet definitions and functions that we have summarized. And I would like to invite Nur Akila Natasha binti Abu Bakar to explain more about cabinet definitions and functions.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I would like to present about cabinet. Okay, the cabinet is a council of ministers who are accountable collectively to the parliament. Normally, the cabinet is also responsible for setting the highest policy of the country and formulating government policies on all matters. Cabinet is important because it is a place where the senior members of the government can discuss strategies and tactics, and where they are kept informed about important developments in domestic and international affairs. Besides that, it's also including developments in the government's own policies. Okay, the function of cabinet can divide by two, which is in Malaysia and in general. In Malaysia, we have four, which is to formulate national economics policies and develop programs. For example, is the new economic policy, which is NEP. Second, to set the budget and finance of the country. Third, the function of cabinet is as an arena for suggestions, debates, and criticisms. Lastly, which is number 4, is to propose and amend the law. In general, we have 3, which is firstly, directing government policies and making decisions about national issues. Second, spending a lot of time discussing current national problems and how this can be solved. And lastly is presenting bills, proposed law from the government departments.
Next, we are moving to explain more about the cabinet issues. I pass it to Fazlin Syafiqah binti Fahizan to further discuss about the cabinet issues.
Issues relates to cabinet in Malaysia. Okay, the first issue that relates to cabinet is resigns due to criticism. Dr. Mazlin Malik, the Malaysia Education Minister, resigns due to numerous criticism since becoming a minister in the previous government, Pakatan Harapan. The second issue is technocrat ministers have been appointed. Okay, technocrat is an individual who experts in specific area. In Malaysia, the cabinet is still dominated by elected representative among the politicians, with only a handful of technocrat minister. Okay, under technocracy, individuals are appointed based on specialized knowledge and performance, not on the basis of political affiliations. Okay, our new Prime Minister Tan Sri Yassin had decided to appoint technocrat minister, include former of Group CEO of CMB Group Holdings, Tengku Zafrul Aziz, as a finance minister.
Nur Najwa Izzati binti Abdullah will provide a way on how to overcome the cabinet issues.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hi. First thing first, I would like to introduce myself before starting to deliver my presentation. So my name is Nur Najwa Izzati binti Abdullah, and I'm going to summarize about the ways to overcome the cabinet issues. So the first way to overcome the issue of resignation due to the criticism is by enhancing the integrity and ethics in the public sector. The government actually has introduced various programs aimed at enhancing good moral values and integrity in the public service, such as clean, efficient, and trustworthy. Next, the second way to overcome the issue of appointed technocrats ministers is by mixing the politicians and technocrats. For instance, it is almost certain that a doctor would be appointed for health regarding to the Ministry of Health. In addition, government joined in hand to defeat COVID-19 pandemic to overcome the issue of changes in the cabinet members' COVID-19 pandemic. It is also can be done through reforming National Security Council or Majlis Kesihatan Negara MKN. Last but not least, the issue of cabinet without deputy prime minister can be overcome by giving the new cabinet a chance, such as senior ministers will assist prime minister to discharge the duty of prime minister, including chairing cabinet meetings.
In conclusion, we are facing unprecedented challenges and we have to rise to these serious health and economic attacks with courage, national unity, and God's grace. As a united Malaysia, we Malaysians shall overcome, as the consolation is that these onslaughts can't last for long. God bless us all. That's all for this presentation. Thank you from our group.